Colorful hair and a quirky personality, he is a villain on the court and a master of psychological warfare. You can never predict his behavior or what he is thinking. On the court with a height of over 2 meters, he won the rebounding title for 7 consecutive years. Off the court, he is rumored to have broken his penis 3 times. After retiring, he went to North Korea and became an ally of Kim Jong-un. He is the most unique player in NBA history. He is Dennis Rodman. Like many black players, Rodman's story began in the poor and chaotic neighborhoods. As a child, Rodman was a little shy. He often held onto his mother's shirt tightly or followed his sister around. The Rodman family was very poor. His father abandoned the family when he was 3. His mother, Shirley, had to work several jobs to support the family. The busy mother had no spare time to take care of her youngest son. When young Rodman was bullied by neighborhood kids, he had to learn to protect himself. As a teenager, Rodman often felt very lonely and was full of fear for the future. As a child, he liked to crawl on the ground in the park. His wriggling appearance resembled a caterpillar. The nickname Big Bug was also spread. Unlike most basketball superstars, Rodman didn't show outstanding basketball talent. In high school, his 2 sisters both entered a famous NCAA school and became women's basketball stars. As the only son in the family, Rodman was only a little over 175 centimeters. He was cut from the school basketball and football teams. A runaway father, a poor family, his sister's success, and his own failures weighed on him. Perhaps his mother was disappointed in him. When he graduated from high school, she kicked him out. Rodman still remembers that moment. She changed the lock while I probably only had a garbage bag full of clothes. I left home, sat on the apartment stairs, and had no idea where to go. That year, 20-year-old Magic Johnson had already joined the NBA, but 19-year-old Rodman was still on the streets. He took a bag of dirty clothes to a friend's house. He found a job guarding the Dallas airport. After a dramatic arrest, Rodman's 2-year wandering life came to an end. He stole 15 watches from a gift shop at the airport and gave them away to his friends and strangers just to gain their recognition. Soon, he was arrested. 18 hours later, the watches were returned and Rodman was released. After this incident, Rodman's mother finally realized that if she let her son wander the streets, something big would happen sooner or later. So she sent him to college. This event became a turning point in Rodman's life. During his 2 years away from school, Rodman's height increased by nearly 25 centimeters, giving him an opportunity at Southeastern Oklahoma State University to play in the NAIA League. It wasn't the NCAA Division I, but at least it gave Rodman another chance, and he cherished this hard-won opportunity. He practiced for 10 hours a day, constantly improving his basketball skills. In training, this hidden gem gradually revealed its brilliance. In 3 seasons of NAIA play, he averaged 25.7 points, 15.7 rebounds per game, with a shooting percentage of 63.7%. He was selected to the All-American team 3 times. He ranked first in rebounds for 2 consecutive seasons, leading his team to an NAIA championship in his junior year. He won the NAIA All-American Player Award for 3 years in a row. With such excellent performance, Rodman received an invitation to the NBA draft camp. In the 1986 NBA draft, Rodman was selected by the Pistons in the 2nd round. In his first season, he was only a bench player, averaging about 15 minutes per game. Despite this, Rodman still used his passion to influence the game. He played tough defense against the opponent's stars. He dove into the crowd to save the ball. In the 1988-1989 season, Rodman finally got his wish. He helped the Pistons' bad boys sweep Magic Johnson's Lakers to win the NBA championship. In Detroit, the once homeless boy experienced victory for the first time. In the 1989-1990 season, Rodman's legend continued. He won his first Defensive Player of the Year award, helping the Pistons eliminate the young Chicago Bulls and win a 2nd straight championship. The next year, he won the award again. In the 1991-1992 season, Rodman won his first rebounding title, starting a 7-year dominance as the NBA's rebounding king. Starting as a role player, Rodman did the dirty work. He found his niche and became one of the greatest blue-collar players in NBA history. But he is Dennis Rodman. His life is far more legendary than just basketball. Nothing lasts forever. In 1992 to 1993, Pistons coach Chuck Daly resigned. For Rodman, this was a fatal blow. His life spiraled into darkness. He divorced his wife. The Pistons struggled and missed the playoffs. The emotional pain was unbearable. One night in February 1993, Rodman sat in his car, ready to say goodbye to the world. But he fell asleep to the melody on the radio. When he woke up, the clean-cut Rodman had disappeared forever. After being traded to the Spurs, Rodman dyed his hair wild colors. He got piercings and covered his body in tattoos. He clashed with Coach Popovich and defied team rules. In a preseason game, he refused to guard Hakeem Olajuwon, believing it should be Robinson's job. This lack of cooperation led to the Spurs' playoff failure. Despite averaging 16.8 rebounds, Popovich traded him away. Rodman landed with the Chicago Bulls. This trade led to the NBA's greatest dynasty. Rodman remained eccentric. He held a wedding with himself, dressed in drag, disappeared for 48 hours in Las Vegas, and even had intimate moments on the Bulls' court. But under Jordan and Phil Jackson, Rodman learned discipline. On the court, he gave everything. For 3 seasons in Chicago, Rodman was the league's rebounding champion and a key contributor to their championships. Alongside Jordan and Pippen, he completed the Bulls' second three-peat. In the 1996 finals, he battled against Shawn Kemp, forcing him to foul out. In back-to-back finals, he defended Karl Malone, shattering the Jazz's championship dreams. Rodman's appearance was bizarre, his behavior unpredictable. But on the court, when he dove to save a ball, he was still the same passionate fighter. The Rodman era has passed, but his legacy lives on. His story inspires generations to rise from hardship, to fight against the odds, to be fearless in being ourselves. We may never be Dennis Rodman, but we can learn from him to embrace who we are and carve our own path in life.